back, everyone, to episode 227 of the Battlecast podcast. I'm your host, Caleb Peng, back from my adventures in China. And a little bit jet lagged, but we'll make it through.
Just a tidbit.
Yeah, just a tidbit. But
I don't see a perm, so
no, I have a perm.
That's what that is.
Well, I don't know. I mean, what do you think? I lied?
No. I expected it to be like, I don't know, a little curlier, I guess.
Oh, like
I associate
like
perms with like like a certain amount of wave.
My hair is very, very straight though, so any like kind of curl to it is a perm. Anyway, yeah, nothing crazy, I guess, but it was way cheaper too. I think it was the equivalent of like 60-70 USD, which is not bad for
that seems expensive for a guy's haircut.
It's like that's like about how much my haircut is in LA without the perm. Like a full cut.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But I mean, like, that's plus the perm, right?
Yeah. Haircuts are expensive, y'all.
Yeah.
It's silly.
It's getting more and more expensive these days. I'm joined with HurricaneKaz and Twastell. Anicor, unfortunately, can't make it for whatever reason. Dude, I do not know what this guy's doing.
Sing. He doesn't want to sing.
I feel like he's actually busy. I just don't know what he's doing on Tuesday nights. Let's make it busy. Because we made
this is a Wednesday night.
Oh, sorry, Wednesday night. Yeah. Okay. As if that's so much like different. I mean, I know Halloween's around the corner, so maybe he's going out. I don't know. It's just weird. We even started recording earlier than usual just to accommodate him. But anyway, all right. I know I missed a lot when I was gone. Mostly people arguing about the level 80 shenanigans, but we'll talk about that probably on the T topic for today. But we have events going on, so let's dive into that. But anyway, okay, so we have December City Safaris, which is what it is. I mean, it's not as relevant for me, but, but we have it in Buenos Aires, Miami, and Sydney.
I know that the Oceanic players were excited to have like an actual event like in Australia, not in not one that they had to travel to in other parts of APAC, so
yeah,
that was pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm glad they have it. I don't know if Miami really needs one, but hey, good for the people in NA, I guess. But.
Well, I guess a lot of people in the northern part of the country are like, yeah, I'll go to Miami in December.
Yeah, that's such a good point.
Yeah. What's the dates on that?
It's 13th to the 14th.
Okay.
So I mean, it's like good and bad, right? Because like it's not like if kids are in school, they're probably not off at that point. It's not like exactly during the holidays, but I kind of get it.
It's kind of an awkward time because some people might be legitimately off of work and school already.
I mean, it's a weekend thing, right? So you could still just go for the weekend. And I think it's good that it's like early enough that it's like not too close up on the holidays, because a lot of people probably already have plans to see family or whatever else they may be doing. So as far as a December event goes, the timing makes some amount of sense. But yeah, first in-game event in Australia is pretty big for people down there.
Sure, yeah. And I'm pretty sure it's summertime for Buenos Aires and Sydney, because
yes.
So it'll be nice for them.
Well, or it might be too hot for them.
Maybe.
Could go one of two ways.
Yeah, that's true. So, new exclusive Safari, or it's not new Pokemon, but it's first time shiny, right? Mudbray being shiny.
It's been shiny.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think the shiny was introduced at a previous
iteration when it was first released, I guess.
Yeah, I think the shiny came out when Mudbray got released at the first City Safari, whatever one that was. Whenever they shifted from like Skidoo to Mudbray, I think that's when the shiny came out.
I see. Okay. Well, that being said, it is back, and obviously a lot of people don't have it. So, and then you can have Eevee wearing Explorer hats, and then the event exclusive Eevee can be evolved to any of Eevee's evolutions as well. So you can have theoretically like a Flareon with Explorer hat and et cetera, et cetera. So
well, it says you get ticket holders can receive up to 16 encounters with Eevee wearing an Explorer hat. So technically, you could get the whole collection. You don't have to decide which evolution is your favorite.
Depending on your RNG.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
You could end up with 15 Vaporeons.
Okay. We know that you can have at least 5 of the evolutions because you can plan for those.
Yeah, you should probably do those first before you start rolling. But unless you're like a huge like Jolteon fan or something, you need a Jolteon. Like I can see why you might start with the trio, the original trio first. But
and I think I haven't been to a city safari, but I think they have it so that like the EV stops are like spread throughout the city to like encourage you to like explore around.
Anyway, a bunch of other things. There's a chance to get a exclusive souvenir. It's a tiny compass. I don't really know what that's for. Maybe you just like you hold it, you wear it.
Like, it's from your buddy. It's like one of your buddy's souvenirs that they bring you.
Oh,
like the items.
Dude, I haven't even looked at my souvenir collection like forever. Is that? Do people actually even collect those? Like, I feel like they kind of disappear.
Probably not. There's probably someone that cares about it, but like, it's such a weird niche thing that like, it doesn't actually make any sort of difference on the gameplay, and like, I think 90+% of the player base like don't even look at what souvenirs somebody gives them.
The FOMO.
I don't know anyone that even collects
FOMO
those things.
About missing out on some exclusive souvenir, Kaz.
I swear, my Farfetch doesn't bring me this tiny compass. Which it won't, because I'm not going.
I mean, they had a city safari.
You're not that far from Miami.
I'm not, but unfortunately, I already have a bunch of travel booked, so I cannot do anymore.
For the 13th and 14th?
No, like just in other parts of the year. I have to budget my time and actual money.
Okay, fair. All right. Anyway, 5 special trades.
These are like fun if you can make it, but I feel like there's not a lot of FOMO if you can't.
Just
like
a bunch of shiny stuff.
They had one in like Vancouver, which is like driving distance for me, and like I didn't go, and like I wasn't too upset about it. So kind of is what it is.
I think the only thing that I truly feel bad about missing out on is a Mudbray opportunity, since I don't have one yet.
You mean the buddy souvenir, right?
You're right. That's truly what saddens me the most today.
Well,
there's just a couple
Anicor
things that
okay, yeah, the tier list is Anicor not singing, the tiny compass, and then Mudbray. You're right.
Yeah. I'm glad we got our priorities in order.
Exactly. Just so you're all aware.
There's a lot of things in this game that like they haven't really capitalized on for like years. I'm surprised on like the souvenir things example of that. Like the extra small is like also really random. I mean, I guess you can see it in effect, but there's not too much like XXL.
Hey,
there's
like
a
medal for
reasons.
the XXS.
Yeah, there is a medal for XXS.
Okay, maybe there's that then.
But I do wish that they would.
Like what would we need? Like 20, 50 platinum medals for 80 or something like that.
Yeah.
So I guess
I do wish that they would give me, like the XS small as one of the stop opportunities.
Yeah, because I just showcase. I just collect them, but I don't know what to do with it.
I know. Sometimes I delete them for space, and I feel really bad. But then I but then I have to console myself by saying like it meant nothing to them, and it should mean nothing to me.
All right. Well, anyway, that's going to be the Safari event. You can take a look at the details if you want, but especially if you're close to any of the cities or live in them, maybe it's worth going. But
I think Steve might be going.
He's probably going to Sydney.
Yeah, especially if there's like locals or something nearby. Okay, we have Enchanted Hollow events. This is November 4th to the 9th, so coming up soon, actually, in a couple days. Tarantula. I don't know how to spell it. I mean, it's just like they're trying to make it sound like tarantula without making it tarantula, right? So
yeah,
tarantula.
Normally, it's like the combination of words, right? So it's like obviously tarantula is part of it, but like is there something else that they're trying to like put in there? Because I mean,
didn't they just sub out an A for an O and U?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think there's anything else to try to fit in there.
We're getting a new debut.
Tarantula, the string ball Pokemon, and Spidops, the trap Pokemon, will make their debut. So, which one's which? Spidops is the small one?
Spidops
is the evolution. No.
Spidops is the evolution?
Yeah.
Tarantula is the...
Tarantula sounds way better for like the evolution name.
I know.
But
I think they got it mixed up.
It's kind of already a thing, though.
I mean, I'm glad, because Spidops is way easier saying because it's ever is PvP relevance. But it says glow and go. Don't get lost in the woods. Follow the glow to find event-themed Pokemon on the Forestry Pass. I don't even know what that means, but I wonder if there's like some like indication of finding Pokemon. It could be a new thing. 2 times XP for spinning stops, 2 times lure duration. Yeah, what are you gonna say?
What if it's like, you know how they give us different terrain for the Halloween event?
Yeah.
You know, what if they do one for this event too, and there's actual like things lit up to be like, oh, hey, come over here and check out what's here. Like, what if it's something special?
I think it could be kind of cool. Yeah.
We've seen, I know that they had, I believe it was before they started doing sort of some of the cultural events as uniquely like geo-specific. They used to do, like, we used to have a Day of the Dead event that would be worldwide. And we had one, I think it was Diwali, where all the Pokemon that had light up elements like actually did light up and glow like on the map.
So cool. I remember
it was
that.
So cool. So if they do something like that for this, that would be really cute. Just if you're listening, Scopely.
Well, it's a little too late for that now, but yeah, but
there's still time. They still have 1 week.
No. They need like probably like half a year to get through something. They probably need at least like 2 to 3 months to get through red tape is my guess, but that's just my own estimation.
Well, besides red tape, there's just like the actual work that goes into it, right? Like something like that. There's design work and who knows how.
There's actual coding and things.
To my knowledge, though, that kind of stuff actually doesn't take as long as you would think. Yeah, but
anyways, we got this event.
Anyway, yeah. Wild encounters: Paris, Stantler, Nickit, and more. And then Tarantula you might be able to encounter too. So luckily they are in the wild. Oh yeah, because they have the glow and go.
And then it says there's an increased chance of encountering shiny Paris and shiny Stantler.
Yeah.
As well as 2 times XP for spinning Pokestops and 2 times lure module duration.
Yep. And then there's Mossy Lure encounters, a bunch of stuff from Mossy Lure. Nothing too exciting. Tarantula being probably the most interesting one because Tarantula is also in 1-star raids. Other just random bugs.
Drampa in 3-star raids is kind of interesting.
You could also potentially get Drampa from a field research task, so that could be kind of nice.
That's even better because the field research ones are guaranteed to be under Great League CP. The raids you have to trade them down.
So that'd be really nice. I don't have a good one yet.
Yeah, that's pretty nice because like, it's a little tricky to get a good Drampa for Great League at the moment, and it's at least usable in several limited metas. So. Wanted to keep an eye out for.
The apples will still come from Mossy Lures, right? They just won't be like as prevalent as during that harvest event.
I assume so.
I hope so, because I still need some syrupy apples, y'all.
I think I'm like 1 syrupy apple short, if I'm being honest.
I'm like 9 away. Ugh.
What's the situation with this current event? It's just you get increased chance of getting XLs when transferring. I've been like gone for so long, I don't even know.
Oh, the Halloween event. So that's from the Go, or there's a special Halloween Go Pass.
Yeah.
And one of the bonuses from the Go Pass, if you make it far enough, there's different bonuses. So like one of the earlier bonuses, like increased like catch candy, and then there's like increased chance of XLs from catches or something, I think. And then like the 3rd level bonus is like increased chance of, I think, XLs and just increased candy from transfers.
And then the 3rd tier?
Yeah.
I don't even see the 3rd tier on mine.
What level are you at?
I'm at like level 23.
Yeah, you have to keep looking. Like, look down through the.
No, I am. So I see the tier 2, right? Increased chance of receiving XLs when you throw stuff. There is no level 3 on here.
Yeah, there is.
Not on mine, unless you only see it after you get the tier 2.
No,
Maybe that's what it is.
no. It should be there.
What level is it?
No, I don't see it either, Tristan.
Wait,
I don't.
Let me
not
check. Hold on, I have to open my
because
game.
there's only like the sort of maximum level for the Halloween one is 50, not 100.
No, it's 108.
No,
why?
Is it? Because I only see Stardust after 50.
108. It says a Spiritomb appears. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So there is like one.
But I see 108, but I don't see the bonus. Does the bonus only show up after?
Level 40. Tier 3 Go Pass bonuses.
What? I didn't.
Oh, it doesn't look the same as the other like.
Oh
tier.
yeah, I see it now. Okay.
It's split up instead of.
Yeah, it's split because it's a different thing depending on if you have the deluxe or not.
Okay.
Oh no, that's fine. I just didn't see it. I legit thought that it just wasn't there.
Yeah, I could.
I think it's because it was.
It
yeah. I get what you're saying because it's not like a single bar across. That's what I was like.
Yeah. I see.
That's what I'm used to seeing. Yeah.
Okay, well, I should probably play the game then. But
yeah, because right now with the tier 2, it's increased chance to receive candy XL for catching Pokemon with nice, great, or excellent throws. So yeah.
Yeah, and then like I said, the tier 1 and the tier 3 reward bonuses scale up if you have the premium version.
Mm-hmm.
And then the premium version also has like an extra like daily quest so that you can like progress through it faster.
Yeah. All right. So got a little sidetracked there, but that's the Enchanted Hollow event. And then we have some more.
And I just want to say, and Spidops is not going to probably be greatly relevant, but it's got a lot of limited meta potential. It's got like similar bulk to a Meganium.
That's pretty bulky, actually.
And then like potentially, again, the moveset can change, but potentially has access to Bug Bite, Counter, and maybe Shadow Claw for the fast moves. And then for the charge moves can potentially get, I think, X Scissor, Lunge, Rock Tomb, and
Grass Knot.
It
doesn't have counter listed. It doesn't have Shadow Claw listed on PvPoke. It's only Bug Bite and counters, but it still could be speculative unless PvPoke has additional information. So
yeah, it's all speculative and subject to change. But like a fairly bulky bug type with access to Rock Tomb means like, and because it's a bug type, right? So any limited meta it's going to be in theoretically would have other bug types. So that Rock Tomb could be pretty handy in particular.
Yeah. Okay. Well, get yourself some tarantulas. Okay, we have ourselves Into the Wild event. It's Dark and Fairy type. Is this like lead up? This is definitely the lead up to the.
It's a preview.
For Wilds, right?
Event.
Yeah.
So, Monday, November 10th to Friday, November 14th. Various Pokemon will spawn in the wild. A bunch of Dark and Fairy types. Nothing too crazy. Sableye maybe being the best one. Carping. Max battles. There's Ralts, Sableye, Toxtricity, Amp form, and low key form. And we got raids.
Is that Dynamax or is that Gigantamax Toxtricity?
They're just Dynamax.
Yeah.
And then raids. This is kind of neat. So we have Pokemon appear in raids and shadow raids during raid hour times from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. each day for the following schedule. And the trainers will obtain Solar Fusion and Lunar Fusion from Dustmane or Dawnwing Necrozma raids, respectively. So obviously Necrozma will be in these raids. On the Monday, we get Shadow Lugia, Shadow Ho-Oh raid hour. We got Tapu Koko, Tapu Lele on the 11th, Tuesday. On the Wednesday is Dustmane. On the Thursday is Bulu and Feeny. And then on the Friday, it's Stormwings. So if you do still need the Necrozma Fusion energy, it's a good time for that. Could try to get a Hundo Shadow Lugia Ho-Oh. But good luck on that. And then
all the Tapus will have their signature moves, Nature's Madness.
I need more of those in general, so thank you.
Need the XLs, especially for the Lele. And then you get special backgrounds as well if you participate in the 5-star raids. It's kind of like a shadowy fairy background animation, or not animation, just color scheme.
It's
and
cute.
Then,
it's cute.
Yeah, it's not bad. I'll take it. And then event bonuses. So increased raids from remote raid limit to 30, Monday through Friday, and then there will be no remote raid limit on Saturday and Sunday during the actual wild safari, the wild area event. And then you can also use Charge TM to help a shadow Pokemon forget the charge move frustration.
Oh,
good timing, especially leading up to the Vegas regional, but also right after that's LAIC.
Yeah.
So really good timing.
LAIC is no shadows.
Yeah, it's true. Shadows aren't allowed.
Right. The three meta Pokemon meta. Yeah. Anyway, so new avatar items: Beware onesie, more grim hairstyle, just all the random stuff. And then there's a ticket too. You can look at it. I don't think it's too crazy, but there's a Go Pass and a Go Pass Deluxe.
And I think the Go Pass Deluxe has a silver bottle cap.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay. That's pretty nice. Silver bottle cap. You can max one stat, attack, defense, or HP on any Pokemon via hyper training. I finally finished my Meloetta, by the way, from the golden bottle cap. That thing took a hot second because I had to walk like 20 candies with it.
Oh, yeah.
So it's 200 kilometers.
I am
no, that's
still
not even 200 kilometers. Wait, is that 200 kilometers?
Wait.
No, that's 400 kilometers.
It's 20 kilometers, and you had to get a candy with Meloetta.
With it?
So it's at least 400, but it's not even... Yeah. Wait, is it guaranteed or no? I think... Oh, the regular candy is, but the XL candy isn't. That's what... Okay.
Yeah. I mean, pretty much, though, because it was pretty much like maxed out. I actually don't think I even had over 400 total walks. I must have profited some of it.
Probably.
I don't remember profiting ever, though. The Meloetta. I'm actually kind of confused by that.
Mm-hmm. I'm still working on my Farfetch because I can't be bothered to do raids.
Well, Kaz, you know it has an expiration date, right?
Yeah. It's like 200 something days left.
Wait, what are you hyper training again?
A Farfetched. I have to do. I think I have to do 40 raids with it as my buddy, or not as my buddy, as in my battle party. So if I end up doing raids next week, I just have to remember to put Farfetch'd in there, and I should be good.
Wait, it has to be in the battle party? I thought it just has to be your buddy.
No. It has to be in your battle party.
It's very specific on what you have to do.
Okay. Yeah. No, because if it was as my buddy, I would have actually done that by now with the amount of like stupid poltergeist I've been doing.
Wait, just put a Farfetch'd in your battle party for the poltergeist. I don't understand.
I can't be bothered to remember such things, Tristan.
Anyway,
sounds like a personal problem.
It's also like inconsistent. It's better for me to do it in one of these events where I know I'm going to be raiding, because then I don't have to. Then I can just like make one battle party and just like go. With the poltergeist, it's kind of random when I do them and when I'm not. So.
And then for the Go Pass, it says that the standard like free trek has an encounter with Cresselia in it, and then the deluxe has the silver bottle cap, which we talked about, as well as an encounter with Shadow Darkrai.
The deluxe pass is a total of $14.99 USD or whatever equivalent in your country. But if you pay $20, you can get like 10 extra ranks. I don't think that's worth it. But
usually it's not, unless you're not going to be playing much and you like really want one of the like end rewards. Most of the time during these big events, like if you're playing pretty consistently, you're going to get to like level 200, level 300, where it's just a bunch of dust, and it's like the 10 extra levels makes like no difference, basically.
Yeah. The Shadow Darkrai, is that new?
That's new, it's new for the wild area event. I think it's also going to be in shadow raids for like the weekend itself. But then it sounds like there's still one from the Go Pass.
That hairstyle's kind of wild that you get with this. I feel like you should be wearing more like a caveman outfit with that than like a blue hoodie, but
Oh, and then
like a black hood would be nice too. You know, he
and
could
then
be
it
like a
looks like to go past the rank 45 milestone rewards gives you +1 candy from raids, +1 candy XL from raids, as well as +1 candy and candy XL from max battles. So if you're going to be raiding or doing max battles a lot, it could be good trying to get to that point as quick as you can, just to maximize on them.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, the silver bottle cap definitely nice to have, I guess. Are you two getting it, and what would you use it on?
I'm probably go on, Kaz.
No. Go ahead, Tristan.
Okay, I'm probably gonna get it, and right now I'm leaning towards using it on a Palkia Origin, because I have one that's like 15-15, but then like a lower HP, I think it is. That also I think has a background, I want to say, and like I've done so many lucky trades for Palkia that just haven't turned out very good. And people are even like running out of ones to trade at this point, so I might just use it on that to sort of be done with it, because I know Palkia is quite good in Master League right now.
I still have a decent amount if you wanted to keep.
Yeah, I've heard that a lot of people are probably going to be doing that. Tappy Star and I had a discussion about it on the last episode of the EMEA Dragon's Den, where she was saying that she was going to use a legendary that only needed one stat to change anyway. I honestly don't know. Like I'll probably do the same thing that I did with the golden bottle cap, like not buy it until I know for sure that I'm going to complete it and then just get it all at once. But I don't really have anything in particular that I'm thinking of. I know that I have a lot of legendaries that only have a few points missing from one track. So there are opportunities for me to use it, but I don't have anything in mind yet. Shaggy's got opinions.
The other thing that I was considering was like a Greatly Galarian Moltres, because like the one I have right now is like pretty bad, and so if I used a bottle cap, I could, I don't know, it's like either defense or stamina. I could just like max to like 14 or 15 and would make it. It still wouldn't be like amazing, but it would go from like being really bad to being like, I don't know, a top like 200 to 300 rank. So
what does the ending CP end up at if you were to up it?
I don't remember.
I'm just saying, I think it's worth it if you like can get it to like 1499 or 1500, right? Maybe 1498, but if it ends up being like 1482, I'm like, I don't think that's worth it, right?
Oh, it was probably like 95 or above, but like the current CP is probably like a 1460 or something is what it would end up at. So there would be a decent gain there. But
okay. I have a dilemma because I've already maxed out a Zekrom with 13 defense, 15, 13, 15. I've been using around in Master League. I don't know if that's worth it or not, because it's like not a shiny, not a background or anything. Or I have the chance to make a Shundo like Kyogre. Or man, I'm actually out of XLs for Kyogre, actually. Maybe that's not worth it.
I mean, do you already have a Hundo Kyogre though?
I have 2.
Well, I don't think that's worth it.
Yeah, just for the Shundo. I could also make a Shundo Groudon, but I already have a Shundo Groudon.
I mean, I would focus on something that you like don't have as a Hundo yet that's like useful.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's the thing. I have most things as a Hundo already too. Like I can make a Shundo Yveltal, but I already have a Hundo Yveltal max out. So
what about any of your mythicals or one stat away or no?
Actually, that's a good question. I actually didn't check that. Let me check my mythical. I don't think so though. They're all like pretty bad. Well, it's really just well, Celebi and Mew aren't really worth it in my mind. Jirachi, I don't think is. No, neither of them are close enough. Darkrai, but Darkrai is kind of useless, I feel like, right?
Not great.
Yeah.
All my Shaman are pretty bad. Victini's not eligible. He's not good. I don't think Genesect matters that much. Also, I don't even know if I even have a Genesect that can come close to it. Diancie? Is my Diancie good?
Diancie's not even that good, anyways.
Well,
I
you can't
mean,
even use it. You can't use it on this. Well, Mega Diancie's not even that good, right? Because
no,
it's eligible in the Mega variation. Yeah, everything just has like multiple things with like bad stats.
right.
Yeah,
I don't
know,
know.
but it's
You can also
much.
you could also look at like I don't know some like legendaries for like Greater Ultra League that might be like one stat away from being a lot better.
That's a hard sell for me personally, but
sounds like Caleb's gonna save himself $15.
No. I'm gonna spend it on the Zekrom if I have to spend it on the Zekrom, but because I already maxed it out and double moved and everything, right? I think the thing is like for me because I do play Master League, especially when GBL comes around, like it just seems like a waste to like slightly upgrade a Great League or Ultra League Pokemon when I could just use it on a Master League Pokemon for guaranteed like max benefit, right? Like the benefit you get from like maybe more stats on a Great League Pokemon isn't as impactful, but like you need the hundo or like near hundo for Master League because you'll feel there's always like
I don't know. I
to
feel like a like Galarian Moltres for Greater Ultra League has a lot of merit depending on like what your current spread is.
Again, I think it's worth it if you don't play Master League, but I think you lose out more if you play Master League, in my mind. But
I don't know. I feel like Galarian Moltres in both Great and
but you're
Ultra League
speaking as
is,
someone
like,
that doesn't
quite
play
good.
Master League, though. You can't say your opinion is biased. For you, it doesn't matter as much. But I'm telling you, if you're playing Master League a couple of weeks every GBL season, you'll think otherwise. But anyway, I'll figure it out. I probably will just.
There's no wrong answers, boys.
Oh, there's the wrong answer. All right, if you do Butters, he tried to cope real hard, being like, "Hey, you see, the Guzzlord was not like it wasn't a bad investment." I was like, "Okay, Zweilous can pilot to second place. Can you? Because otherwise, I don't know. Like for Zweilous, that would be 100% worth it. For you, I don't. When's the next time you're competing, Butters? Like I don't even know."
I said what I said.
Yeah, no, I mean technically speaking, there really is. No, I'm just mostly joking. But okay. We have a Mega Lucario celebration event. Man, there's a lot of freaking events coming up. November 7th to November 30th. It's a long one. And it's
this one's very weird.
TCG X Lucario X figure collection. EX. Sorry, not X. EX. Why they have the EX in lowercase? Usually that would make me say it X instead of EX, but
I think that's how EX like the cards are usually written, isn't it?
I guess they are. I thought they were both capitalized, but you're right. They are usually lowercase. Okay, so obviously there's a TCG release with this, but for our purposes for Pokemon Go, Mega Lucario will be appearing in Mega Raids at participating retail locations more frequently there. Maybe in other locations too, though.
Yeah, and so it's just the retail locations which they listed as Best Buy, GameStop, and Target in the United States, EB Games in Canada, and EB Games in Australia.
Oh, I misread that. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's just at the retail location. So just keep that in mind. That's kind of weird though, because that means that outside of Canada, Australia, and US, this isn't relevant to anywhere.
Yeah.
I guess you could join Mega Raids remotely, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Basically, it seems like they're trying to encourage people to go to these retail locations.
Yeah, to what? Buy cards as if they're not being bought out already.
Yeah, as if they're going to get there and there are any cards available.
Yeah. There's a greater chance you get it. Dude, I saw a egregious clip yesterday where it was on TikTok where some guy like he bought what's the new tin boxes that just came out for TCG?
I don't know.
But it's really popular. It's like a purple one.
I think it does it have Gardevoir on the cover?
I don't know. I just know the color of the tin. I didn't see what's on it. But
yeah,
this guy
I know the clip you're talking about though.
The entire rack. Like they're rolling out the rack still with like the cardboard or metal holding it together because the guy just bought so much.
How is that allowed? Like how?
Because some of these places like still don't put product limits on things, which is crazy to me.
Well, even that apparently, in order to someone saying this is like it was like at Walmart or whatever, someone that works at Walmart's like in the comments was like, even if there wasn't a product limit. You have to like get if there's 8 or more of this, if it's more than 8 of the same item, you have to do like a special like access code on the cash register or whatever to do it. And this guy that's scanning it already had that set up. So like they're theorizing that the manager or something and the guy like set up a deal ahead of time. Because the moment the product came out, the guy already was there carting out the entire stack. It was crazy. It's like
that's
the amount of money that he was about to spend there was like probably at least $1,000.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter because he's just gonna get on eBay and sell them all.
Yeah, like, bad.
Because there's no reason for an individual to buy all those for themselves.
Yeah, the person that was filming it too, it was some Walmart in Vegas, but the person that was filming it literally just wanted like one thing of tins. I think it's like 10 tins or 8 tins in each like box. He just wanted a box of tins. And mind you, the guy that's scalping all this stuff already had at least like 30 or 40 tins, like boxes of tins. And the guy was like, "Oh, you can take 2 tins, but not the whole box." He's like, "What? Like, I just literally want 1 box of tins. Like, that's all I'm asking." And he's like, "No." And then that's when he like started filming and stuff. But, anyway,
so awful.
I don't know if Pokemon TCG needs more incentive to get people to buy their cards, but maybe you'll be lucky on that.
There's also this little additional tidbit at the end: bonus in-game items available with purchase of Pokemon GO gift cards. So apparently, if you buy a gift card from Target in the US between November 1st and December 31st, you'll receive a Lucario mask that you can, redeem for.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know if that's relevant to anybody, but...
And then there's also... there's some timed research you can get by going to one of the participating retail locations.
Yeah.
So, nothing crazy, but it's a fun little thing. If you're in the US, Canada, or Australia, if you don't care, it's easy to skip. But if you're nearby one of these retail locations, it can't hurt to just stop by real quick.
Yeah, if you're a fellow scalper, you get to 2 birds with 1 stone right there. Once you load up your car with all the goodies, you can start doing some raids while you're laughing at everyone else waiting in line.
Lord.
I'm just kidding. I don't think any of our listeners are scalpers, but I guess it's possible. Score Trap, where you at, man? All right. Let's talk about the November events next week because we already have way too much stuff going on this week. Go Battle League. Are either of you playing? Have been playing? Yo, Halloween Cup's pretty fun, actually.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
What's good in Halloween Cup?
I knew he was coming with that question. Yeah, every week Tristan's in our team chat and be like, "Yo, guys, anyone got a good GBL team I could borrow?" So I only played a couple sets last night, but something I climbed a lot with. I got 2 back-to-back 4-1 sets in like the 2800s. Was Shadow Scizor, Shadow Sableye, and Carbink. And it's because
it's a rude team.
Wait, why is that rude team? Because of Shadow?
Shadows?
Dude, it's the spooky season. What you mean? I feel like even you should make an exception this time around because it's the spooky season. I feel like this is the time you lean into the Shadow Pokemon.
No, I did make some themed teams. I won't say that they're good, but it's fun.
Well, I'm sure there's a Murkrow somewhere in there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay,
let me pull them up right now.
How are you going to be using Murkrow non-Shadow during the spooky season? Like I feel like Shadow Murkrow's worse in general, but like of all times, you got to use Shadow Murkrow right now.
I made well, I'll hold it up and see if you can read it. But I made one called Spirit Halloween. That's just all the spiky Pokemon.
Oh wait, hold on. Wait, your screen's getting progressively brighter and brighter for some reason.
Oh, sorry. It's probably I'll share a screen cap in our chat.
Well, you can hold it up again. I think I can see it if you do it real quick. Wait, hold it up real quick. I saw the first one was Murkrow, Drapion, and Quillfish. Is that the spiky one?
Yeah, that's the spiky one.
And then spiky though?
Yeah, it's got a spiky tail and a spiky hat.
I guess. So, yeah. Drifblim, Clodsire, Fortress.
Yeah, and then I made one. I called it David S. Pumpkins because it's all the round boys.
Oh, that's the Clodsire Fortress one. What's the third one?
The third one I called Season of the Witch, and it's all the like female only Pokemon. It's a Frostlass, a Mandibuzz, and a Nidoqueen. I won't say they're good, but I'm having a lot of fun.
Bad. Well, okay, definitely not the Definitely the Nidoqueen Mandibuzz one's pretty good, I think.
Yeah, I've had a lot of fun with it. The problem is the water types. Like the Greninja, there's just not a lot I can do there.
Yeah, Greninja's pretty... Have you thought about running Mandibuzz in the lead instead?
Yeah, maybe I'll try that tomorrow.
And you can safe swap the Nidoqueen?
Yeah.
But...
Yeah, because Nidoqueen can like 2 shield and mud slap down while you're poison pinging to debuff them.
So yeah, Zermo's pretty annoying for that line, but outside that, not too terrible, I guess.
The Frostlass, I have triple Axle so that I can make Shadow Ball do way more than it should.
Yeah. Dude, something I noticed with Halloween Cup is that everyone's running like ABB lines. There'll be a lot of like double like ground poison in the back.
Isn't that just GBL in general?
It feels but it feels way more apparent in this cup for some reason.
No, I think that happens the most whenever there's a themed meta. Like whenever there's a themed meta at all, like that has limited types available, I think it's way easier and makes a lot more sense to run ABB, you know?
That's possible. But either way, I've been like absolutely cooking people because I'm running like not ABB, you know, like I have the Scizor and I have the Sableye and I have the Carbink, and essentially like I don't even care about switch advantage as much. I'll just know like if I see something in the lead, let's see I see a Shadow Nidoqueen in the lead, I'm like, all right, I know the Sableye in the back is useless at this point, so I just like try to force shields or like early on and put it low enough, and I was like, I know my Carbink's just going to beat everything in the back, which usually it does. Or if I see like a Scizor in the lead, right, there's Scizor in the lead, I'm like, oh no, sorry, I'll see what's something that is really weak to Carbink, I guess. If I see a Murkrow in the lead, right, and I have a Shadow Scizor, I can't swap to the Sableye, so I just stay in, try to play it out neutrally as much as possible. And I was like, I know my Carbink's useless in the back, but I'm going to save all my shields to Sableye because I'm sure the Sableye's pretty useful, right, and usually is. So that's why I like my team a lot, but it's not ABB.
Do you have your Sableye on the
Power Gem?
Power Gem or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got Power Gem. So here's... I got a message from my patron Boo Belly after my stream yesterday when I was streaming to my patrons, and he was just, and I was doing well with the team. He's like, oh, like, yeah, it's like you think Power Gem's still the play because I saw you're using it during stream, or and then he's like, yeah, I guess it's still more energy efficient than Rock Slide. I was like, oh, dude, I didn't even realize I was using Power Gem the whole time. I should have been using Rock Slide because I haven't played that Carbink since last season when Rock Slide wasn't as good. So I was like, it is a little bit more energy efficient, but it just takes longer to get to, and you don't really have that much time as Carbink anyway.
Wait, so the Carbink is on Rock Slide. The Sableye is on Power Gem.
Well, both of them were on Power Gem, but I should have had Carbink also Carbink on Rock Slide, but I didn't realize. So I actually haven't played it with Rock Slide, but it was already doing a lot of work.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah. Best of luck if anyone wants to steal the team. Well, what's the elo at for both?
Well, I did finally make it to veteran, but now I'm stuck right there.
So the season's still early too. Yeah.
Yeah, right between like 2,500 and 2,550. That's like just I live there. Yeah, that's my home now.
I guess we're approaching 2 months into GBL soon.
But I was very happy that I made it to veteran with a double bird team. That was very exciting for me.
Oh, yeah. What are you at, Tristan?
I think I'm in like the 24s.
I'm so sorry. I need to grab some things off.
24s? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
wait, so you could queue into Kaz.
Yeah,
it's true. Every time I queue in like later in the day, I'm like, is Tristan here?
Dude, depending on where Anicor's at, he might be around that area too. Dude, this guy really had the audacity to challenge me to another legend bet. He still hasn't hit legend after Go Battle Weekend. Like what? Unless I missed something.
He's too busy. He's too busy having date nights, Caleb.
I don't even know what is this man doing. I don't even understand. Do we need to record even earlier for him? Like, I guess if
that's impossible for me.
Oh, okay. Well, there's that. Yeah, I don't know if that would even change anything, but anyway, I really wish that they
picked this day for him specifically, and then he's like,
"Oh,
day
true." What is this guy on? Is
we
he just
literally
scared to
picked
perform
today.
the karaoke? I don't even care if he doesn't do that karaoke, the singing thing. I don't care if he doesn't do the singing thing this episode.
You should tell him that. Just be like, if you don't want to sing, man, it's okay.
He was like, "Oh, I could do
this
Wednesday."
is the safe space.
He's like, "Oh, I could do Wednesday," and then day up, he's like, "I'm not available anymore."
I think he started practicing songs like, I'm not ready for this. I don't know if I'm ready for the live performance because we're just gonna really sit here for 3 minutes straight while he sings.
I mean, you're not gonna be sitting; you're gonna be laughing your ass off.
Well, I don't want to mess up the audio too much.
Yeah, it's gonna be like the harder thing will be Caleb restraining himself. Let's be real.
I actually don't think I'll laugh that much. Honestly, it's like a if it's bad, it's like a I feel secondhand embarrassment for him kind of situation. Like I might mute myself because I don't know what to say. But anyway, stay tuned for that, I guess. Let's talk about the championship series because we did have Lille this past weekend, which luckily I was able to catch right when I was catching some of it at the airport. What do you call it? Because in China, because it was already going on at that point in time. And yeah, that was kind of a crazy tournament, I feel like, because that was not the people I expected making that far. Koxiak probably the most well known in the top 3, right? But I didn't watch too many of the battles, but I did watch the 3 best of 5s. And I mean, we had a lot of Unova Stunfists. We had 4 Unova Stunfists in the top 6. We had 3 Florges in the top 6 as well.
Yeah, for a Florges denier, that must have been pretty hard for you.
No, it was not hard for me because I watched that grand finals. I was like, this thing is still trash. What you mean? I don't know though, because all right, so Koxiak brought it a little bit into Hikami. Is it Hikami or Hikami? I was really hoping Anicor would be here.
Hikami.
Why do they keep saying Hikami then? The commentators. I don't know.
Accents? I don't
know. No, because some of them did say Hikami. I think Marcus went back and forth. Amanda said Hikami, but like what's the accent? She's from Iowa.
Lack
of
accent?
He has the same accent. I don't know. No, well, maybe I don't know. I mean, maybe it was unclear to them, and they just went with whoever. Hikami sounds way better, but I started saying Hikami too when I was talking about it in my video because I was just like, I kept hearing them saying Hikami. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. I was hoping Anicor would be here so I could like ask him if he's a teammate of his, but the floor just didn't look great into Hikami, and then I mean I didn't watch enough battles to know too much on Florges for what it's worth, but Keldeo would bring it once in a while into Hikami's team or Hikami's team, and the problem is that Empoleon was too stupid safe for Hikami. So so unfortunately, like it's just too risky to bring the Florges, and every time he brought it, it didn't really do enough.
I mean, I think the Florges has decent play into the open meta, but yeah, I mean, that matchup in particular, I felt like was like, oh, it just has nowhere to go.
Yeah, I mean, clearly the Florges got him that far though. Like,
yeah.
Wow. I mean, you can say that about anything, right? You can say that about anything where like someone does well, but you can't unless you get directly credit the Florges to all the wins. Like I don't know, like I didn't watch the other matches, right? But like that's like saying like I don't know if the Zweilous did Hikami a lot of favors. He did use it a little bit in the grand finals, right? But there's a chance that it was mostly like the rest of the team that did really well for him, right? As another example, right? I'm not a believer in like just because it did well, right? Because I think I said this in a group chat with Tristan. I was just like, just because Hardjefe won the first regional with a Lantern doesn't mean Lantern's good. We haven't seen anyone run Lantern since, you know. Maybe it was good for this specific meta. I don't know, but or maybe it is good. I maybe I'm just coping, but it didn't look amazing. It looked safe, but it didn't look amazing.
I mean, you only really watched the grand finals though, so like
no, I watched the winners finals, losers finals, and grands.
Okay, so you watched like only a couple matchups between specific teams, but like
I know. That's what I'm saying. I didn't watch the rest. I'm asking you, unless you watched the rest of the regional and you saw Keldeo and Koxiak really clean house with the Florges.
I mean, I don't.
Can't credit Florges.
I saw like earlier parts of the tournament, and like I don't remember specifically who, but of like the people in the top 6, I don't remember like if it was specifically Caldeo or not, but like of the 3 people in the top 6 that use Florges, I definitely remember seeing Florges used within like the earlier parts of day 2 and doing pretty well.
That's possible. Yeah. It just didn't look good at all in the top 3. And there was 2 Florges in those. There's a Florges in every single match. So
I mean, yeah, there was also 2 Empoleons in like
that is true.
Every single match.
That is true. That is fair. But I mean, there's steel types on like most teams, right? So or some type of poison covers.
Birds.
Yeah, the Empoleon looked pretty good. I mean, Empoleon is just something that I thought would be good anyway. I'm just surprised that like less people lean into it early on. I was grateful for it because it's like really strong to my teams, but
well, yeah. I think the Empoleon's taking off more in part because more people have shifted their ground type to like Clodsire or even the Stunfisk as opposed to like a Mudslapper. And then also, I think because of the rise of Florges, to an extent, I think some people are shifting to Empoleon as well.
Yeah, that could be it.
Also, in general, I just really appreciated. I mean, the different regions always have somewhat different metas, but I felt like this one in particular, like, really brought a little bit more variety than we've seen in some of the previous ones.
I feel like all the regionals this season have had a lot of variety. No.
I mean, you always have the Cordelia and the Corsola at the top. They're just such a good core. But
yeah,
I still thought that let's say LATAM versus like NA looked still vaguely similar-ish. There were a couple different standouts.
Okay, I will say if you look at the top 12 usage, the percentages of everything is a lot lower, which is good, which means that there's more variety, right? Like the fact that at the after the top 8, everything's below 20% usage. That's like pretty low, I feel like, for a usual top 12, which means that there's just so much more variety of everything else, I guess. I don't know how many total players were at Lille though, but
I mean, I will say, like, I'm looking at Milwaukee.
Sorry, slight technical difficulties.
It was me again. And I even fixed the cable!
Apparently not. You did swap out the cable, though.
I did swap the cable. Apparently fix is too strong of a word.
Fix is, way too strong here. So Tristan was saying something about Milwaukee.
Oh, yeah, I said for Milwaukee, after the top 6, everything was below 20%. So, but Milwaukee, like the top couple Pokemon.
Is that for day 1 or day 2?
Day 1.
Okay.
But Milwaukee, it seems like the top couple Pokemon had higher usage, so it seemed like maybe Milwaukee was a little more, like the top couple Pokemon were more heavily used, but then maybe more variety after that. I don't know. But it did seem like Lille had more of a variety of Pokemon being successful and making it into day 2 and making it into, top 8, etc.
Yeah, that's like my point is like the success rate, like what we actually saw make it to day 2, I felt like was a much stronger variety. Like I don't feel like the top 12, looking from Milwaukee's top 12 day 1 to day 2, like it doesn't look all of that different.
Yeah, like if you look at like the top 4 from Lille, like you have in the top 4 you have 3 Corsolas. Sure, that's to be expected. There's only 1 Cradily in those top 4. You know that Stunfisk is tied with Corsola for most usage in that top 4, and then you have like 2 Empoleons. There's a Zweilous. There's a 2 Blastoise, 2 Empoleons, a Wigglytuff, a Corviknight, a Pangoro, a Gudra, a Zweilous, an Abomasnow. Like, there's pretty good variety within, like, just that top 4. And, like, all those teams were, like, fairly unique and not really like anything we've seen in the season so far.
Yeah. And there's still one Fearow that made it into day 2.
Okay, so I think it's kind of just like we're a little biased here, recency bias. There is 17 unique Pokemon in the top 4 for Lille. It's 16 unique Pokemon for Milwaukee. It's pretty much the same. It's just that there's, if anything, it's even more diverse. It's hard to say it's more diverse or not, because you have 4 Credilli and 3 Corsola in Milwaukee, whereas in Lille you have 3 Corsola and 1 Credilli. So there's a lot more variety, like less overlap outside of the common like top 2 for Milwaukee. You know what I'm saying? Anyway,
yeah,
it's not.
I'm not saying it's a huge difference. I'm just saying like.
All I'm saying is I think the season as a whole is pretty diverse, which I like a lot. I like a lot. Yeah.
That's I will not argue with that
nothing
at
against
all.
Lille or Milwaukee or any regional. I'm just saying, like in general, this, and I think like you guys make the argument that like, oh, it's a region by region thing, but I think it's actually just like a regional by regional thing. Like people are making adjustments every regional based on what they see.
Right, and I think that's part of why, like the Stunfisk shot up a lot, is because like, you had like a Bastiodon Fearow team that just won Milwaukee, as well as like a Corviknight Murkrow team that got second. So like the Stunfisk helps counter some of those.
Does it though? Because like Meteor Fallen's, like the Stunfisk did not look that great into Meteor Fallen's team. If people leaned into that more, right? Because like, I mean, I don't think a lot of people will run Meteor Fallen's team for what it's worth. But just like that, Stunfisk was hard to play for Pranav because of the Marowak, because of the Credilli, because of the Blastoise, Corsola. Like, I think it might have just been they just liked it in general for whatever reason. But like, I don't know. I think if I'm prepping for a tournament, especially in Europe, I'm not worried about Bastion Fearow core. How many people are really going to realistically run Bastion? Actually, you know what? We could look this up.
There ain't a single Bastiodon that made it to day 2 in Lille.
Was there? Wait, there was?
There was not.
Oh, there was not. Yeah. Because I don't think there were that many in general. Oh, come on, Dracoviz. It's still not up yet?
No, it's not.
Oh.
Well,
I was gonna say, don't try and search, because
I don't know. Look, I'm still waiting on Dracoviz to put in that Shadow Giratina spray. I don't know what's going on there. But I don't know if this is actually.
This is the real reason.
What's going on?
This is the real reason Anicor's avoiding us.
But I don't know if Dracoviz not having this up is on them, because they have to wait for RK9 to publish the team lists, and I don't know if RK9 has done that yet.
That is true.
So
it's usually up right away.
Not necessarily. It depends when RK9 posts it, and I don't know if they have.
I think so.
Yeah. So anyway.
Okay.
There was also
I get what you're saying, Tristan. I just don't think people will bring Stunfisk for a potential Bastion Fearow core just because Meteor Fallen won with it, right? Like that's like a really hard team to run.
But they could be bringing the Stunfisk for any other number of fly.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm not saying that there's a bad reason for them to bring it. I just don't think the specific reason is Fearow and Bastion core. But also, yeah, Fearow's not like. I mean, it's not good into it, but you do have coverage with the drill run if you could get to it. So, but anyway, big congrats to Hikami for winning it all. First, I think the best finish Hikami had before this was 9th, and I think the best finish for Keldeo was definitely less than top 3 as well.
I don't know if Keldeo ever made it day 2 before.
I'm not sure actually, because Keldeo doesn't actually play in a lot of tournaments. I think it's just mostly Lille. Yeah, it's Lille every year. That's it. So got 7th in 2022.
Okay.
But that was it. 7th, 65th, 65th, 33rd. Wait, that's crazy. Has just played 5 years straight at Lille, and that's all.
That's it.
That's actually kind of cool. That's a cool stat. It's like you're like Kobe Bryant. You're like loyal to your team. That's all. It's actually kind of cool to see the trend over the years.
But he did actually, in that 2022 Lille, he did actually lose to Hikami first round.
Oh, that's kind of crazy.
I didn't know that. That's funny.
Well, they're both French, right? So this is a chance that they would have fought. Wow.
That's funny.
Yeah. Hikami's played in a lot more tournaments, but
yes. Yeah.
But yeah. So,
and I don't think we actually said it. Hikami's team, which was pretty interesting. Gastrodon, Empoleon, Shadow Talonflame, Zweilous, Abomasnow, and Corsola.
I wasn't really a believer of the Zweilous, but it actually looked pretty good in some situations.
So the one thing I understand, like the merit of a Dark Dragon, but like, what does Zweilous do better than Guzzlord? Is what I've been trying to like wrap my head around.
I think it's a bit spammier, right? Because I mean, it has Body Slam for neutral.
I mean, Brutal Swing Brutal Swing has the same pacing as Body Slam.
I think the Zweilous matchup didn't look terrible against Empoleon in the zeros. Because Dark Pulse obviously hits a lot harder than Brutal Swing, right?
Yeah.
True.
I mean, the one trick comfortability is nice too, but yeah, I get what you're saying. Outside of
that, I feel like the main advantage is like having the Body Slam spam for like dark head to heads. So I think Zweilous is going to be a little better into like Galarian Moltres and Murkrow
and Guzzlord.
Yeah, and the Guzzlord. That sort of feels like the main advantage, but like I just feel like the Brutal Swing on the Guzzlord is pretty nice, as well as like the Sludge Bomb coverage for fairies and the bulk. So I don't know, I'd be curious to know sort of what the thought process behind this Zweilous over the Guzzlord is.
I think it's slightly better into Bastion if you were really worried about Bastion. I think Shields Up it's probably a little bit better.
No, I think the dark head to head with the Body Slam spam is a good point.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's actually not that much better in Sebastian either. It's actually worse. So, anyway,
there's no way either one of them has any advantage in Sebastian.
I don't know if you all watched the grand finals. I was shocked at the result because Keldeo goes 3-1 against Hikami in the winners finals. Hikami forces a game, like takes Coxic out in game 5, so goes the distance. I'm like, oh, Keldeo got a major team comp, man. They're definitely going to just sweep Hikami here, go like 3-1 again. No bracket reset. And then Hikami goes 6-0. Keldeo gets to join the exclusive club of myself and Heidanas on the official circuits of being the 06ers. I think it's me, him, and then what was that guy from Italy that lost to Wadaj at the Soph Worlds in 2022?
Was it Aspersalto?
Aspersalto.
Yeah.
He also went 06, but it wasn't on the official circuit, but he did go 06 as well.
Caleb's keeping track.
Dude.
It's a very exclusive club, Tristan.
It sure is. I'm the first one in that club, so I feel like I'm like
you're the founder.
Welcome to the foundation, Keldeo.
Here's your packet.
Here's your welcome packet. But yeah, I'm actually Keldeo almost won a game, but there was a game where they rematched but Hikami should have won that. He just didn't throw when he had a Hydro Cannon because he was trying to overfarm, I guess. But there was like, I guess some lag happened where it caused him to miscount. But anyway, great, yeah.
Also,
really great performance.
I just wanted to shout out Bats for top cutting with a Shadow Galarian Weezing. It actually looked like pretty good and interesting. The Brutal Swing coverage for Ghosts was definitely handy at times.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I was watching the grand finals and I was like, wait, what is happening? Like, Keldeo can't find a win here somehow, right? Because his Blastoise and Fur was super safe. So I was like, you just bring these two and just bring in like Scizor and Corsola and you just win, right? But it came to a point where like I could sense Keldeo's frustration. I was like, I've been there where I'm just like, I'm throwing everything at this guy and like no matter what, I'm just not catching a good matchup or whatever, or things are not working out somehow. So he just starts trying with like everything else on the team because at that point, like what else can you do? But then Hikami, on the other hand, was so locked in. I was like, there's no way Talonflame has play into the team. And he would just bring Talonflame still and win. I was like, what is happening? But it just felt like one of those moments where like Hikami could do no wrong and Keldeo could like do no rights. and it's tough, right? Because especially after you win the winners finals, you're probably feeling good about this rematch. I would have, right, if I was Keldeo. But anyway, either way, really great performance from both of them. And then Coxic as well too. That game 5 was super wild. because the Pangoro is so like 5 times stronger to Hikami's team, but then you had to worry about Talonflame. So Talonflame and Pangoro came into like every single game, and I don't know. Pangoro is kind of hard to use. I feel like, even though it had 5 winning matchups.
It's one of those that's very high risk, high reward.
It's like high risk, low reward.
4 winning matchups, right?
He's number 3. That's a pretty high reward.
No. It's okay. Again, you're getting confused with like the placement and the Pokemon they're using, right? Like, there's a reason why Pangoro, even when it has so many winning matchups, is still like not the easiest to use. Which, credit to Coxiac, he played it well. Otherwise, like, he wouldn't have been able to make it that far. But it looks super strong into. It looks stupid safe into Hikami's team outside the Talonflame. You have some play into Talonflame as well. You can't really take 2 Night Slashes, right? You have some play into that as well. So like, yeah, he made the right decision bringing Pangoro into every single game. It's just that even when he brought that into every single game, it still went to game 5. He still lost because it's not easy to use. But
yeah, well, the thing too is like, it's like on paper it should be like a hard counter to Corsola because it like resists all of Corsola's moves. But the thing is like, Corsola like double resists the karate chops, and I don't think that 2 Night Slashes is enough to KO. And because the Pangoro is so squishy, like, if you've taken some like chip damage already, then like the Astonish plus Nightshade like starts to chunk it. So like, it's not quite as good into Corsola as you would want it to be, just based on like the typings and stuff. I think is part of it as well.
Yeah. Either way, really, really interesting tournament. I mean, Coxiac's obviously been like someone he won his first ever tournament. He's had good performances, so probably not the most surprising top 3 in that respect, but definitely a big performance from Hikami and Keldeo.
Also, Chris has been doing quite well this season.
Oh, I haven't been keeping track. What did Chris do in the previous one? Was it Frankfurt?
Kaz, do you have
that's only
Dracoviz
a tournament, right? That he could have gone to, huh?
I was asking Kaz if she has Dracoviz up or if I should.
Oh, it's Frankfurt. Yeah, got fifth in.
Yeah,
Frankfurt.
He got 5th at Frankfurt.
Also, now Super League. Okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah, 5th in Frankfurt, and then 4th in Lille. Like, that's pretty consistent, and like 2 really good finishes.
Yeah, that's actually really good. So probably pretty high up on leaderboards now. But and yeah, I mean, some of these other players like we've seen before, right? So like Wolfpack, Last Damnation backwards, and Dudu and Galaxy Bolton. So
man,
nothing too crazy.
They had to say his name too, like, but like the backwards way, and like I don't even know.
They have to, yeah, of course. Yeah,
like, I don't even know
you
how
can't
to
be saying
pronounce.
Last Damnation on broadcast.
I don't know how to pronounce it. Like, how would you say that?
Noiten Mads. I don't know. Noiten's all I go for. I wouldn't even say the second half.
No, Noiten Madsall.
They would say the whole name, and like
I know. I wouldn't though. But
I don't envy them. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's no.
And then and then the crazy thing is we have another European regional this weekend too.
Yes. We do?
Yeah, Gdansk is this weekend.
Oh, jeez. That's this weekend?
Yeah.
Dang.
Having back to back. Okay. Wait, do we know who's casting that
Amanda's casting again.
Of course.
Who else is casting?
I think it's I was just looking at Jox is casting.
Interesting.
Martine
and it was maybe for Jay the Underdog recently too.
Martine
what, they have 3
and
new casters
Marcus.
So
yeah.
Wait, so it's
it's the same 3 except you replaced Jay for Jox.
Yeah,
okay.
One Jay with another.
Wait, what? So if there's I guess Halloween's over because they dressed up for this one, but yeah, because it's November technically, yeah, for the next one.
Yeah, Halloween is Friday this year.
Interesting. Okay. Wait, what are you dressing up as, Kaz?
It's did you ever see the movie Trick or Treat?
No.
It's like an anthology movie. I'm not a huge horror movie person, but this one I think is actually pretty fun because it's like an anthology series. All the stories are very loosely tied together. Anyway, one of them is about this like this pack of werewolves that's all just ladies that lure drunk men to be their prey.
Oh.
So I'm gonna go as a werewolf. like with a dress, but like a wolf head.
Okay. I hope Joe stays in that night.
He's going as Ash from the Evil Dead, so he's got a chainsaw hand and you know, and a like bloody shirt.
Not the Ash that we stand on this podcast.
Yeah, I figured not. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy if he went for Ash and you didn't follow up with like another complimentary Pokemon.
Well, technically he's done Ash before, and I did go as a Pokemon that year, but I was a Espeon, so I was like super cute, and he was like this bloody mess. It was great.
Interesting. Okay, I do need to see photos of that.
But yeah, so
I'll be sharing some to Twitter for sure.
Yeah. All right, cover this real quick, Tristan. I'm going to just grab some water real quick, but you all continue.
But yeah, back-to-back European regionals is kind of wild to me.
Yeah, because we don't really have that happen almost ever anymore. Like now that we've gone to less tournaments, per year.
Right, in any region, we don't really have back-to-back weekends anymore. And then I'm gonna wait for Caleb to get back for us to talk about like what meta developments maybe. But we also have Brisbane this weekend, and our lovely co-host Steve is going to be running a community stream in Brisbane.
Yes.
And so Brisbane is going to be for Go, it's just one day. Saturday there, which is going to be Friday night in the US.
Yeah, I believe he said that the stream is going to start...
It's 7 p.m. Eastern time.
Yeah, 7 p.m. I was going to say, I think it's somewhere between 6 and 8 Eastern.
And then for casters, they have Steve, Mikey Morgs, Dr. Trotter, and Blair. Austin is Fishy Legs. That's the one.
Yes. I was like, I know that name.
I know. I was like, I know this name. I just like
Josh Starrett. Who is that?
Yeah, we don't know that guy, but and then on a separate channel, they also have been able to get a VGC stream for the whole weekend, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah, and that one is going to be actually 2 days.
Yes.
Yeah, very, very cool. I'm really glad to see Australia getting, if not like official broadcast, at least more opportunity to show off themselves, you know?
Hey, they're having more streams than Latte, which is kind of
that's very, very true. But yeah, it'll be a good one, and I think it'll actually be starting at a time that is fairly convenient for at least LATAM and NA to tune into. Sorry, Europeans.
I think that Europeans will probably be able to catch like the tail end of it.
The tail end of it, yeah, I think will be the most convenient for them.
Yeah.
So getting to watch the finals.
And then also just some other news. We've had a few more regionals that have been announced. Mm-hmm. So we have Houston is March 20th through the 22nd. Orlando is April 3rd through 5th.
No Daytona Beach.
And then we have Melbourne in May once again, May 23rd and 24th.
I'm definitely going to try and make the Orlando one, because that's like, I think other than NAIC, that's like the only one that I'm anywhere close to, really.
Yeah, that's probably the closest one to you that they've announced so far.
Except for the one I'm going to, which is definitely not close, but will be fun for me to go to.
Wait, which one?
Merida.
Oh, okay. Wait, are you, you can push for a World's qualification this year too.
Yeah.
You don't just hop in.
The thing is, I just like it's one of those things where if I wanted to like dedicate a lot of time and resource to it, like yes, I could, but ultimately it very often conflicts with my work schedule and my budget. So I'm just not able to attend as many regionals, and even the locals.
I'm just saying you could probably hit it with those 3 is what I'm saying, right?
If I do well, yes.
Yeah,
but
if you do well.
We will see, because it will be when I go to Merida at the end of January. That will be like the next season's meta, so we'll have to see kind of what changes we have between now and then.
Just do some scrims, as long as it's not like you need a shadow to win. Then I think you'll be all right.
Kaz handicapping herself and not using shadows in the year 2025.
Dude. It's true.
Yeah.
But I will never. I can promise you that right now. But yeah, and unfortunately, even locals are somewhat hard for me to attend because of my work schedule. Like there was one this last Sunday that I wanted to go to, but ended up not being able to.
Yeah, I mean, locals we have some time to max out too, right? So you can definitely.
Yeah, I do think they're doing another in the sort of Georgia region this year. I think they're doing another marathon between Christmas and New Year's, so I might be able to take advantage of that, which would be good.
I'm surprised they're not having. I mean, we don't have all the regionals out yet, right?
No, we're still missing two.
Based on at least a heat map, I don't think there's going to be one in Atlanta, but I'm just surprised because I feel like Atlanta was really successful last year. But
I thought so too, but maybe they just couldn't make a successful deal with the venue again. I don't know.
That's possible.
Yeah, it seems
I feel like there's way more people at Atlanta than Orlando.
Yeah, right? It seems like they probably replaced Atlanta with Orlando this year, just based on sort of the reasons.
They have Orlando, like they had Orlando last year, didn't they?
No, they had it 2 years ago.
They didn't?
Yeah, no, they had Orlando I think 2 and 3 years ago, and then last year there was no Orlando with Atlanta. So they probably flipped it again. That's my guess.
Dang it, Florida!
Yeah, I'm sure Jangles was happy about that one. Dude, I remember it was NAIC. Like at dinner one night, I just joined a bunch of people for it, and I was sitting across the table from Joraka and Jangles, and the two were debating on where they should have NAIC in the future, if it should be in Orlando or Atlanta, and both were just like incredibly biased.
Oh my god, yeah. No, I think was that the Mexican place? Because I think I was there.
It was the Mexican place.
Yeah. And I was sitting on the other side of Joraka, just like
I'm like, this conversation is going nowhere. Neither of you are going to cape on this.
Both of you are going to argue until you are blue in the face.
I don't know if we'll see. I feel like we wouldn't have an AIC in either of those places.
No.
Yeah, I mean, I think Atlanta definitely have the space for it and everything, but so I get where Joraka is coming from. But then again, I spent like 13 years in Atlanta, so maybe I'm biased. I'm probably biased as well, right? But
the thing is, I was really happy to have Atlanta here. But even as someone who lives here, I will say I recognize a lot of issues, right?
What's the issue?
Well, the venue is large, which is great.
Yeah.
But it's inconvenient.
To get
to get to for both.
I don't think that's a concern though for the Pokemon company, because how inconvenient was Anaheim to get to, right? So
yeah, but once you're in Anaheim, you're good. Like you're fine.
I guess so. I get what you're saying.
Yeah. I'm just saying like from a transportation standpoint, because Atlanta, the region, like the venue itself is bad. Whether you live there and like want to drive yourself, whether you want to take public transit. Even if you want to like Uber, like the way to get in and out is just like so awful. Like, and traffic is so bad all of the time on that main road that you have to get on. It's just like, and you certainly can't like walk there by any means because it's close to downtown, but you have to like cross a bunch of tracks, which is also not safe for various reasons. So I can see some problems with it, but that being said, it was a lot of fun, and I would certainly love to to host everybody again.
Yeah, it was a good time. I don't know, maybe next year, fingers crossed.
2027.
Yeah, but I will be trying to go to Orlando. That's fun, and we get I'm almost sure that of the two that we don't have announced yet, like we'll probably get another European announcement.
No, 2 NA ones, we were saying.
2 NA ones still?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
We spoiled.
So we've only had 7 announced so far.
Yeah.
So 2
Are we spoiled? Isn't it the same amount as EU and LATAM?
Yeah. Because they both have 9, I think.
Oh, so we're about the same, right?
Wait, really? I thought they had less. Like I thought we were all at about 7 right now.
No, they have, let me check real quick. So Europe has 9.
Mm-hmm.
And LATAM has 9.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we're now we will be on par.
Yeah. You know who's not spoiled? Oceania. But they have a few less players, but yeah.
Hey,
The TPCI is like, we spoiled them enough with OAIC. So.
They had a 25% increase in events from last year to this year. Or is it?
That's true. Working their way back
with
up.
the New Zealand one?
Yeah. Working their way back up.
That one's not being streamed, but... Did C say he's going to try and make a Worlds run again this year?
I don't...
He says no, but he also said he wasn't going to South Africa a second time last year, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, I don't think he's going to be traveling as much to go, but I know he is going to LAIC. So
yeah, I feel like if he makes a good LAIC run, and maybe if his work trip lines up with a South African special event, maybe he'll be making a Worlds push. We'll see.
Yeah,
but
the interesting question will be how many other people want to make a South African Worlds push. Because there's certainly it increased exponentially with just the 2 last time. So
I mean, even I was gonna say like last year, like the Puerto Rico special had a lot more people than it did the year before that.
Yeah.
So like it could be a similar thing. They haven't announced the Puerto Rico for this year yet, have they?
No.
So
not yet.
I wonder if that means it's coming later or if it's not happening. That'll be interesting to see as well. But
yeah.
Anyways, how do you guys think the meta is going to shift from Lille this past weekend into Gdansk and Brisbane?
Dude, I don't even know. I mean, I guess no one's going to use Shadow Trevenant. Is that even eligible yet?
Well,
I don't
Trevenant and Kofagrigus?
Well, I don't think anyone's going to run them with Frustration.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. No, I don't think anyone's. But even if you could defrustrate them, I think they're just before.
Yeah, I don't know if they're
quite
eligible yet, but
right. I mean, either way,
I think it's like I think it's literally next week.
There's no one's gonna succeed with it with Frustration.
Yeah,
so.
you got to wait for that. What was it? The Go Wild area thingy with the
the people that would
which is 1 week later. So I mean, it's good timing if you want to try it.
The people that would succeed with a Frustration Trevenant are too smart to use one. Like, sure, if in Indiana is commentating, but let's say if he was competing and he wanted to use his Frustration Trevenant, he wouldn't think about it twice. He just wouldn't use it, right? It doesn't mean he can't do well with one, no. But I think the people that would be like, yeah, it's worth the risk, they're not going to perform as well. I think good players are not going to take that big of a risk, even if they could potentially do something with it.
Yeah, for sure.
But anyway. Yeah, I don't know what the meta adjustment is, to be honest. Maybe more Empoleon counters? Like...
Yeah.
I mean, and since we still have a lot of flyers prevalent, I mean, maybe you just look for different electric types in general, but I don't know.
What's electric type that makes sense, though? Maybe like...
Yeah, I don't know, because like we have so many Mudslappers still. Maybe Dedenne.
All right, let's take a look at Dedenne into the Lille top performing teams. It's
not good.
It's pretty strong to hit Ikami's team. Beats Empoleon, beats Talonflame, beats Zweilous, and then you have play into Abomasnow and Corsola.
Wait, does it beat Zweilous?
Does it not?
I don't know.
I guess you might have to bait.
You have to land like a player up, and they're getting to body
How bad
slam
is it?
9.
How bad is it for Zweilous if they just go straight parabolic? I feel like it's frail enough that it's actually not that bad.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'd rather be the Dedenne here, I feel like. Yeah, the only situation you lose is if Zweilous has 2-0 shields advantage.
Yeah. No, it's still it's surprisingly neutral.
You go straight parabolic,
it's still in Dedenne's favor.
Yeah, You go straight parabolic, you still win the 2 shields and 0 shields. You lose the 1 shield by like 1 HP if you go straight parabolic.
Like the 1 to 0 in.
If you have a high rank one, you win the ones as well going straight parabolic.
Like if Zweilous has a shield advantage, it makes it way closer than maybe you feel like it should be. But Still
There
into Denny's.
There must be some bulk point too, because if you run like a high rank one,
there's a Dragon Breath break point. It looks like.
Yeah. I don't know. Dedenne might be okay, right? I mean, into Keldio's team, you beat the Blastoise, the Furret.
Dedenne's like
Florges.
honestly a little awkward into Empoleon though.
If the Empoleon,
right?
Yes,
yeah, but like, if
the Empoleon has just one metal sound advantage,
actually, no, you don't win charge back priority.
You don't?
It's IV dependent.
Oh, yeah.
But even if Empoleon wins charge back priority, you still win every even shield.
Yeah.
So it doesn't.
Because Empoleon needs at least one metal sound of advantage to give it any kind of power in that matchup.
Like, no. Even if you have the metal sound advantage, it doesn't matter. Because
really?
you could tank a Hydro Cannon, they can't tank a Parabolic.
Yeah.
You could be up a metal sound and be fine.
Yeah, that's fair.
You could be up 2 metal sounds. Let me see. You could be up 4 metal sounds and still lose every even. Obviously, if you're up 5, then you're at like an extra Hydro Cannon. That's a different story, right? But who's that late?
Okay,
I don't know. That actually might be pretty good. It could be Florges, I think, right? Because you outpace that, or you you're probably more attack weight than Florges.
I think. Well, I think you can just wait it out. You definitely have more attack power.
It's kind of
you
close.
Also.
If you're running like a rank 1 Dedenne and they have attack weighted Florges wins charge back priority. But you still win every even shield. Oh, actually, no. Yeah, if they win charge back priority, you actually lose to 0s and 1s. But you have to be running a pretty attack weighted Florges.
Which I don't think people would be doing.
No. Yeah, the default one and.
But do you honestly think Florges is gonna come back? Like,
I think so.
I'm not.
I don't know why Tristan's on the Florges train, but I think it's okay. I never said it was bad. I just don't think it's good.
Yeah.
Especially in a Credilli meta. I don't know why I guess there's less Credilli because there's like the steel type on everyone, the top 3 teams that hard beats it. But well, actually no, in Poland it doesn't even hard beat Credilli. I feel like it's like decent, but I think Dedenne's the adjustment here.
Maybe we also see like more Blastoise because it's super safe, super neutral.
Well, that's why I think there's going to be Dedenne, right?
Well, yeah.
Because usually what people do is something that looks safe, they don't run it themselves. They run the counter.
You think Dedenne? I'm the one that said electric type. You just took it and ran with it.
Look, I threw out the right electric type, right? You could have said Charge Bug, and that'd be a whole different story. Well, Charge Bug is not terrible either.
I think we could see continued Unova Stunfisk though.
Yeah. It makes her a pretty decent core breaker to a lot of what we've seen so far.
I don't love it because it's a ground type that loses to all the other ground types, but
yeah, but you pick up a lot more like other things. Right? As long as you cover the ground types with the rest of your team, which is pretty much what Keldeo did.
I mean, isn't this the thought process behind Bastion? It's just like it's a steel type that loses to all the other.
I swear to God, if anyone in Europe brings Bastiodon next week.
No, they don't, because no one in Europe's really confident in it outside of Anicor's brother. But he's busy these days, getting married and stuff.
And Tomahawk.
So. Yeah, no, Tomahawk's brought it in like once. He's brought it to one regional in Europe, and that's it. He brought it to Worlds too, but
this could be the one.
I don't know, maybe. I mean, yeah, he's not commentating, so there's a chance. He ran a Shadow and Steel. He's probably been running the Shadow Steelix in like back-to-back tournaments, actually.
There's also a chance that the meta doesn't shift as much because it's only 1 week between.
Yeah.
I could see that if you played in both. But
yeah, it'll be interesting to see like how much overlap there is in terms of like, because like doing back-to-back weekends can be challenging just in terms of like managing that, so it'll be interesting to see like how many people end up actually competing at both.
Yeah.
Anyways.
All right. Anyway, let's talk about the tea topic because I think it's going to be kind of we're getting kind of long here. So I know since I was gone, there were a lot to chatter on the race to level 80. But what's your take on all that, both of you?
I just...
What? What you just
I grinded really hard to get to 40, and then ever since then, I'm like, you know what? I don't care. It doesn't.
Some people cared though.
So for some people, this is like their main focus in the game is like this kind of grind, right? For the leveling up. I think that if that's how you want to play, like whatever, like it's you ultimately it's your game. I think that the thing that I sort of looked at the most was kind of the tangential discussion about honesty. I think is one that's worth having, like they've put these gates in the leveling up process in place for a reason, right? They want you to try and like actually take the time that it should take. And I think that if you're gonna utilize other methods to get there, you got to be honest about that.
What was this guy's name from Bangladesh that's like posting his stats? That people are reporting him now too, and it's like all those stats for what? Wait, did I bookmark it? I think I bookmarked it. What was this guy's name again? I don't even remember. But you all know who I'm talking about, right?
Maybe I haven't actually seen. Like I know
Arbov or
I know there's been discourse. I just haven't seen it.
Arnob. All right, so already hit level 80 from Bangladesh, and try to like blur out the username and all the stats after hitting it, but people have still found his actual account name through like Campfire or whatever, and reported it to Scopely. I don't know if Scopely cares though. Okay, there's a chance that he's a spoofer too, apparently, based on all the screenshots I've seen. That's bad. I think like if you're a phone rocker or defitter, Scopely doesn't care enough to ban you because they would have banned a bunch of other people. But I know. I'm not saying I know those things are good, and not saying that you can't ever be banned. So do it at your own risk. But I know that for spoofing and multi-counting, those are two things that I know for sure that people have been banned for. So,
I mean,
yeah, because I think you kind of should be for those.
I mean,
I don't disagree. I'm just saying that like what he's done is bannable if he actually was spoofing.
Yeah,
right?
I just don't I just don't understand like if you're gonna cheat, why are you gonna like brag about like I don't know, like getting to level 80 like first or towards the beginning, but you cheated. Like it just seems weird to brag about that. Like it.
I think
that's my thing. It's like if you're gonna cheat, you gotta like what the consequences are. Like if you're gonna cheat and then like put that stuff online, you can't be surprised or upset when you get called out or when you get punished, like in the game, like whatever. You should not be surprised.
I will say this. I think there's probably a lot more people that cheat than Arnob. It's just that Arnob's one of the few people stupid enough to brag about it.
Yeah.
Because I think that's the thing. There's probably a lot more spoofers or cheaters in general in any game, but in Pokemon Go in specific, that we just don't know about because they're smart enough not to brag about it on social media.
And I think that's the thing is like people are going to cheat, unfortunately. But like I think the reason that a lot of people are frustrated about this is because like a lot of the hardcore players are sort of like racing to be like the first legitimate level 80 or in the first handful, and like they see that as sort of a big accomplishment and something to like strive for and be proud of. And so when they see people that are cheating and getting to 81st, like that just is sort of a feels bad. So it's like, again, if you're gonna cheat, like I don't know why you would brag about it. It just seems weird, and it also just like sort of makes it feel bad for the people who are trying to get there legitimately as well. And then it just also makes me wonder like why Niantic Scopely isn't like cracking down on this a little bit more.
Well, I think like Caleb said, they're kind of levels of of caring, I think that they have.
Sure.
Spoofing and that sort of thing is very high priority, because that's ultimately like, that's really utilizing like some broken features
Oh,
to
you use some
get
extra features. Using a whole different
to get
application,
ahead,
I
you
think.
know?
Right, but it doesn't even feel like they're cracking down on spoofers that much. Like, I don't know, you would think that, like...
I think they are. It's harder. It's just harder to detect, I think. Like,
maybe.
I think they... Because I know a lot of people that have spoofed and gotten banned. Like, not personally, but like people online and stuff. So they are constantly doing it.
Right.
I think it's like... I don't think it's like once you spoof, they can instantly detect it right away.
Sure, but like...
I think it's like they could detect it if they look into an account and
right,
see. But they're
I don't
not
know.
like...
I feel like you would also think that of all the accounts that are already level 80 or already level 79, that maybe they would spend a little more time scrutinizing those accounts to see if they have been like spoofing and stuff. Like,
I guess maybe, but again, I don't know how their system works. If it's like they have a system where they could just find out everyone that's already hit 80, or they have to type in the specific username and see if they hit 80, right? That's what I'm saying. Because my guess is like if it's hard for them to detect spoofers, this is just me theorizing. I don't know how into coding or whatever goes, but if it's like it's hard for them to instantly detect when someone spoofs, but they have to look into individual accounts to see if they spoofed, then you could apply similar logic to like the actual like stats of account, right? They might not have like, oh, I can pull up every single person that has us like that is already hit level 80. I don't know if they can, maybe, but
you would think they should be able to, but
I mean, we would think a lot of things, right?
Yeah,
The
I can imagine a lot of things.
The question is the reality of things. I don't know. I will say though, this kind of ruins the whole, because there was like Guinness World Record for like first level 50, right? And that Fleece King got, and I believe that he hit it legitimately. I don't think there's any reason to doubt that.
Well, he hit it legitimately, but like there was some like weird things where like I think some people in Australia got like jumped ahead or something. But anyways, that's besides the point.
Wait. Say again. What happened?
There was, I don't remember. There was something where like some people like, I think like had one of the steps like auto complete for them or something like that, and so some people like ended up.
Are you talking about for 50?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So the thing with 50 is that because it was released early in Australia, whatever, they were able to hit certain things early, but it was like people in the other parts of the world, I think certain things got hit auto so they could catch up. I don't think Fleece King had any advantage besides the fact that he got access to like working on level 50 earlier, but like it didn't impact the race to level 50, I think. I don't think so.
I don't remember.
You know what it is though? He had the time zone advantage, I think. Because for I think level 50, the last one, whatever, you have to like it's something rocket related, I think. And he was able to get through the rocket tasks earlier because like the special rockets, the rocket leaders don't spawn until like 5 a.m., 6 a.m. or something, right? Or whatever, or 8 a.m. So he was able to access that earlier. I don't know. Anyway, whatever. He like did it legitimately. If he had a time zone advantage, that's whatever, right? But obviously, like first level 80 now is not doing legitimately, which means that we probably don't have the chance of having another Guinness World Record. Like that's why we can't have nice things. But I don't think Guinness would consider it given how much issues there are now. And if they are, no one's going to recognize that as a legit record. Imagine this Arnob guy is getting interviewed by freaking Guinness World Records in Bangladesh. Anyway, I know some people are really heated about it. And I mean, I kind of get it, right? If it's like what you care about. I can't say like, oh, just because I don't care, that shouldn't be an issue. But
I mean, I personally don't think like, because I feel like cheating to get some modicum of recognition for reaching a certain point just like feels so superfluous to me. It's like the whole point of reaching that goal is you worked to get there.
Yeah.
But I don't know, maybe I'm just like a super honest person and I don't think anybody else should cheat or lie ever, but
yeah, I don't think the entire rest of the world agrees with you on that front, but you know, that's how it is.
That's just me.
Not just you, but I'm just saying it's yeah. Anyway. That's the the thing I missed out on. I guess a lot of people were quite heated, but it's how it went. All right, to wrap things up, let's talk about YouTube comments, because we missed out on some stuff, and maybe Podbean comments if Jen has any. I could not access Podbean for the life of me in China. Like, I was able to on one of the days, and then for the second episode, I could not. Like, I tried every VPN possible, I could not do it.
Jen is too spicy for China.
Well, it isn't that. I couldn't even upload the episode. I couldn't upload the Amanda episode. That was the difficult part.
Oh yeah, I remember it took you a long time.
So that was the issue, but I was able to eventually. I just uploaded from my phone. Eventually, I realized that was like the better option. So let me just make sure there's any comments on the older video with Mariah Caleb. Oh yeah, Tristram said mystery guest Amanda. That is right. We did have a mystery guest.
Such a mystery.
And yes, so on the following episode, Fear the Firo, the one regarding the Milwaukee one, Zay said, Milwaukee was my first regional. Didn't have a chance to say hi, Caleb. You always seem busy, but you might have noticed me. I was the tallest guy in the go corner of the venue. Had a great time and definitely looking forward to going to more regionals in the Midwest. By the way, the third Firo was my friend Uzuku. He copied Abinov's team. Ah, nice. Yeah, Uzuku and Abinov are teammates on Chicago Stars, so that makes sense. And yeah, I think I did see you, Zays. But yeah, feel free to like come up to me if I'm busy. I'll always say I'm busy, right? But if I'm usually like walking around, like feel free to just like interrupt and be like, "Hey, what's going on?" Right? Unless I'm like recording something with like cameras on me, right? It should be fine. But I think I did see you because I remember because Bo Sox guy was there, and that guy is tall. He's like so
tall,
6'5" or something, right? But I do remember a guy looking taller than Bo Sox guy at one point. But just from afar, I was just like, "Whoa, that person's kind of tall." So I think I did, but I didn't like get a good look at the face or anything. But obviously we haven't met, so I wouldn't even know if I saw the face. But yeah, hopefully it was a good regional for you, and hope to see you at future ones. Are there other ones in the Midwest? Oh, Indianapolis, right? Or was it Indianapolis this year?
That's what people are suspecting because there was like Indianapolis like shown on like the Pokemon like Twitch channel. Okay. So like that's what people have been talking about.
Oh, right. Yeah, because they had that one, and what was the other one? Orlando or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that people thought might be Daytona Beach.
But we don't have anything confirmed though, right?
No, not yet.
Well, hopefully there's one close to you that you could attend as well as these. And Junho says, was Steve's mystery spawn at the end in Eldegoss? What is that?
No. It was, remember we had Steve was like, what is this Pokemon? And we were all like, it's a Wooloo.
It was a
And
Wooloo.
he's like, but I have a Wooloo. It was just some weird coding thing. I don't know. It happened to everybody because I opened up my game and saw the same silhouette. I'm like, this is definitely a Wooloo. And I definitely have a Wooloo.
Oh.
But they had just they had done something weird with like the coding of the game. I don't know. It got updated and everybody got that shadow. Yeah. Even though there was nothing special about that Wooloo whatsoever.
Yeah, no one's Wooloo is special apparently. All right. And then in the Amanda episode, Angels of Palo says, no one teaches how to Stingray shuffle while getting thrown by a wave. Glad she didn't let it keep her down. What is the Stingray shuffle?
It's where you have to like, you walk into the ocean, right? And you shuffle your feet so that you don't act like, so that you scare away things that are under the sand, right? You don't actually trigger an attack.
Interesting.
Because the shuffling of the feet is something that I think they can become aware of sooner, so that you're not like actually aggravating an animal. You're, basically announcing your presence. Because when I lived in Savannah and I would go to the beach a lot, like you would do that for for sand dollars too, because they live under the sand there.
Are those kind of poisonous?
Sand dollars?
Yeah.
No.
Oh. No. There's like a bunch of random things that are like sneaky poisonous in the ocean. Like there'll be like this like blue little like
I mean, yes, there are a lot of things that are sneaky poisonous in the ocean, but sand dollars are not one of them. No, the thing with sand dollars is they're just they're getting closer and closer to becoming an endangered species. So there's lots of materials before you go onto the beach about how to like look out for them and put them back safely, and definitely don't collect a bunch and take them home and bleach them to sell. Because that's something that people do.
Okay, not something you've done, right?
No, I actually would stop people from doing it. I got in a like legitimate fight in the ocean with a woman who had these 2 grocery bags full of live sand dollars that she was like, I'm going to take them home and bleach them. I'm like, no, you are not. That's not crazy. Today, ma'am.
Yeah.
Kaz gonna sick her bird army on this person.
It's true. Don't mess with me at the ocean. I befriend the seagulls.
Yeah. You see this pelper coming to eat you up, woman?
Wait,
better back off.
Kaz, what's your new bird Pokemon Go Great League tier list?
Wait, what do you mean? Has it changed? It hasn't changed.
Like your rankings of like the best birds in PvP.
Yeah, but it hasn't really changed since the last time you asked me, Justin. That was like 5 episodes ago.
Yeah, but like, didn't you have like Murkrow pretty low and like?
No, I think it was like I had Empoleon really high, which stand by that, and then Togekiss and Murkrow I think were like the next 2, and then Fearow was like rounding it out.
Was this a bird tier list?
Yeah, it's my personal bird tier list, Caleb.
Okay. Come on, keep up. Wait. So
what about Ho-Oh?
In Great League?
Ho-Oh? In the Great League? You're the only one with that.
I think a 2 shield. Well, you can run the shadow, but yeah. But I think a 2 shield one could potentially beat Empoleon, no?
Yes, probably.
Yeah. What about Shadow Talonflame?
Oh, Shadow Talonflame looked kind of crazy for Hikami, actually. That thing, like, took out a Goodra at, like, 52% health. Like, that fly really hurt.
Honestly, if you don't have like a solid counter, like Shadow Talonflame can kind of go crazy.
Yeah, it's always been crazy. Like nothing really, I think, changed this season to make it any different.
No, but the Shadow,
the Shadow specifically.
Well, yeah, I mean, yes. But I'm not going to put that on my tier list. Come on. Also, hello, Mittens.
You're right, actually, because she doesn't play Shadow, that's irrelevant for a tier list. The non-Shadow just not as good, in my opinion, but it's usable, but it's not as good. Actually, I'm surprised Valor actually didn't use the Shadow one at Milwaukee.
Yeah, the Shadow with like the extra damage, and then you just like flame charge and just like power through stuff. It's kind of nuts,
dude. That just incinerate damage adding up against Forges, that looked rough. I thought it didn't look as bad, but I only played that matchup in Ultra League, and also like mine's not Shadow in Ultra League, so it didn't seem that bad for Forges. But in Great League, that was not fun. All right, we got some comments from Jen on Podbean. Says, was this a hidden engagement announcement for Debbie and Josh? It is funny because there's these 2 it's a League of Legends content creator and then his girlfriend. They were like dating for almost 2 years now, and they recently just got married and posted photos, and people were like, what? Like, didn't you all just break up like a couple months ago? Like, we didn't even know you're engaged. Apparently they were engaged like a year prior, and they like broke up briefly but got back together, and then like they just got married, but they wanted to keep it like between them, right, until they announced it. So you never know. Maybe Debbie and Josh is hey, could help for tax benefits at a minimum, right?
Yeah, those secret
if Josh can save,
benefits.
He's gonna save.
Those secret Perth benefits.
Jen also says Kaz got it mostly right. Starting. Oh wait, hold on. Let me.
This is about Whamageddon because I asked her to explain it.
Okay, yeah. Oh, she wrote 4 comments on this one episode. Right, so starting on December 1st, everyone automatically starts playing Whamageddon. If you hear Wham's Last Christmas, which is the song I said, my favorite Christmas song, you are out. A la the game, you lost. If you make it through December 25th without hearing it, you win. I'm very interested in hearing a Last Christmas cover by Mariah Caleb, so I may intentionally ruin my streak. I survived the last 2 seasons of Whamageddon to listen to that treasure of a cover. All right, so ruin the streak.
That's big from her. Last 2 seasons, that's big from her, Caleb, because she really takes Whamageddon very seriously.
So when I read that, it's like there's parentheses that I read around. So let me just say it. So I may intentionally ruin my streak to listen to that treasure of a cover, even though she's already survived the last 2 seasons. So she would break her 2-year streak?
Yeah.
mean,
it's a big deal.
Caleb, give them.
Let's be real here. It's me versus Anicor. Who really thinks I'm gonna lose, right? I had to bleach my hair in surprise last time around when I lost, but even then, that was still a shock to me. I don't know if Anicor's as locked in as he was back then, but
you and everybody else.
Yeah. And then Jen says technically covers don't count towards Whamageddon, but PBJ Jen don't play. What's PBJ?
I'm actually not sure about that one.
It just rhymes, but PBJ
Maybe.
PBJ Jen don't play. What? What is Podbean Jen is what
Oh,
I
right.
Yo, that's right. PBJ don't play. That's you're right. Okay. Well, I don't think I'll lose that bet, but we'll see. I'm excited though. Dude, at the rate that Anicor's going at right now, we might not hear this freaking Christmas cover until he does his like Moon 5 cover might be the same weekend.
If he cancels recording next week, I think we know that he's doing it on purpose to avoid singing.
Yeah.
For all of us. And that's depriving all of us.
We should just make him do a recorded version.
Yeah. No one would care.
Yeah. Anyway. So that's going to do it for our episode. I am back. Still quite jet lagged, but I am back, and it was fun playing Pokemon Go in China. And honestly, PvP wasn't that bad. Once I figured out how to turn off location services, it actually was like fairly smooth, even on like low quality Wi-Fi. Like I was playing on my grandma's Wi-Fi, and obviously she doesn't really use Wi-Fi, so it was on the slower end. But so there's chances. I did miss my daily catch a couple times. I just like didn't feel like playing, or I couldn't win 3 games. But I would only do like 1 or 2 sets a day or something for the most part. For anyone that wants to check out my China travels, you can check. I have a whole series on my YouTube channel where I film stuff and go kind of deep on some stuff. But that's neither here nor there. You know what I will say is on my flight back, I was super thrown off from this flight attendant. Right, nice. It was a Hong Kong airline, and I'm sitting in the window side. There's an older woman on the aisle side and like a middle-aged woman in the middle seat, and we like order like our food or whatever or our snacks, and she's like handing the peanuts, wherever I think like everyone got peanuts, to the woman in the middle. And I was confused. So I was like, okay, is she like coming to me next? Because usually you go like outside in or inside out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then so I'm like trying to make it easier. So I reach my hand over, right? And she's like, oh, sorry, I serve ladies first. I was like, but it was so confusing that like when she handed it to the middle person, then gave it to the old woman on the aisle, even though the older lady on the aisle side was confused too. She's like, what is happening? Like, did you just miss him? So she starts passing me her peanuts.
What?
I'm just like, okay, look, I have nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with serving the women first, right? That's totally fine. Why don't you just serve it inside out so it's less confusing for everyone? Because even the women sitting next to me are like, what's going on here, right? Because like I've never seen someone like I get it, like ladies first, whatever, like be that intentional about it in a sense that like it became less efficient, right? Just go inside out then. Just give because then I would have understood it too.
Well, or just explain like, here's yours first, and then
Yeah, but she didn't say that, right? Until I tried to reach my arm out because I don't want to make it difficult for her to like try to like reach over 2 people, right? But then she was like, oh, like you gotta hold on, I'm giving to women first. I was like, okay, but we're all confused because the older lady's now giving me her peanuts, so she's technically getting last.
Wait,
now.
was there 2 women in your row or just the one?
There's 2 women. Yeah, there's an older woman on the aisle, a middle-aged woman in the middle.
Less sense. Like I would understand
exactly.
if she was doing women first and there was only a woman in the middle seat.
Yes.
But if there's
that's fine
2
too.
of them, then just do it in an order that makes.
Just do it in order. Yeah. Also, like serve your elders first too, right? That's also a courtesy thing. Like that would make sense too.
I was gonna say apparently it's younger women first.
Well, in Asian countries, especially in China, that's not the case. So that made even less sense. I mean,
I know
Hong Kong's a little different from mainland China, I guess, but like I don't know. She was like, her English was like very like she had like almost like a British accent. So it was very. I mean, it could be because like that's how they.
Maybe she was new.
Hong Kong.
No,
she didn't look new. I mean, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. After that, every time she came by, I knew like I was like, I'm going last. It's fine. I'm not going to stick my hand out, right? But it's just again
because you knew how it worked with her.
Going last either. It just made no sense to me. I thought she just forgot or something, or I don't know, or I didn't see that she served it to the older woman earlier or something. But Yeah, that's kind of a weird one. Is he like playing with the camera? Because I can see your
yes,
camera
he's literally headbutting the camera because I'm not paying attention to him. He's like, look, I'm right here.
You just need a sleepy cat that's going to get sassy when I touch her butt.
Well, he was sleeping on the blanket, the heated blanket next to me the whole time, but now he's awake and upset.
Was he dressing up for Halloween?
No, he will not tolerate costumes.
Yeah, my cats won't.
Except I do have a sweater, like a little fleece sweater that he wears in the winter time. He tolerates that because it's warm.
You just need to give him a warm Halloween costume.
Yeah, but I couldn't find any at the store. Like none in his size that were like sweater based. It was all sort of things to go over the ears or like wings or whatever. And I'm like, no, he won't tolerate that.
Anyway, it's good to be back. And hopefully we'll catch you all next week. Best of luck to everyone competing in Gdansk this weekend, right?
And Brisbane.
Oh, 2. Oh, nice. I'm gonna have a lot of best 5 deep dive for you all. 6 videos right there. Those have honestly been a lot of fun to make, just to like watch people play it out. My biggest like worry is spoilers. So I've been trying like turning all my like Twitter notifications off whenever, and like trying not to open it whenever to get spoiled, because I was scared too, because I was in like group chat with Tristan. I was scared he was going to say something too, so I was like trying to not read the Discord messages too. I was like very specific. I was like, okay, I can write in the Battle Cats one because I'm pretty sure we're not talking about the regional there, but there's another group chat we're talking about regional stuff in. But yeah, it's been good. Anyway, big congrats again to Hikami for the first ever win, and probably won't be the last one either for him. We will catch you all next week, and yeah, best of luck to everyone in Gdansk and Brisbane. Until then, peace out.